There's a sense of desperation about Stephen Partners these days, as if he feels time is running out.
And so it is.
Something I should know?
I've recommended his transfer back to Earth.
You might have discussed it with me first.
I might, but it's my decision.
There doesn't seem a lot of point in having a psychiatrist if you don't use her.
Point taken.
Why are you getting rid of him?
To begin with, criminal irresponsibility. He made those explosives for Laubenthal.
You gave him an official reprimand.
Well, he's not producing results. He promised wonders for this mineralogy project of his, and so far, nothing.
Shall I give you one more reason?
Hmm?
You don't like him. Well, you don't, do you?
Well, not that it's influencing my judgment, but I can't stand the man.
Well, you're not alone. Most people find him hard to take. Except for Peter Conway.
Which brings us back to the other subject of your intuition.
Dr. Conway? Dr. Conway? It's ready, Dr. Conway.
Yes.
So it is. Gravity off, Robert.
Peter?
Gravity on, Robert.
Well, I've got enough of the ore. All it needs now is refining.
Wait a minute.
Do you realize this stuff is fissionable? I've isolated 2 isotopes already. We're sitting on top of a gold mine. I can see shells piled high with Nobel Prizes.
I do have a project of my own, you know, Stephen.
Yes, of course. Listen, Peter, I've got to get on with it before I'm replaced.
Replaced?
My face doesn't bleed. You know that. Calder hates my guts. Ever since I made those charges for old Laubenthal, he's been gunning for me. What do you say? Thanks, Pete. When can I load the charging hopper?
Hey, steady on. Let's see how this lot goes first. You give it about 2 hours.
Great. Thanks again.
Peter's still calm and gentle on the outside, but there seems to be some kind of struggle deep down. Sometimes his work's the only thing in the world, and sometimes it just doesn't matter.
Just a simple manic depressive, then, eh? Up and down like the rest of us.
It doesn't go up and down so much as a wave. A little further every day.
Anything show on his PSR tests?
Nothing significant. All stresses within normal acceptable limits. Highly intelligent, strongly motivated.
Well?
I don't trust tests as much as I used to.
You're a wise girl. Okay. I'll have a chat with him.
It's just that I'm worried about him.
Professionally or personally?
What are you planning to do with all that rock, Dr. Partners?
Build a bunny club, what else?
Now, that's putting science to some real use.
And you can put yourself to some real use, McAdam, by servicing that hopper that keeps seizing up. Dr. Partners, I'd like a word with you.
Fire away, Tom.
You've been overloading the hopper trains again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. We're on the crest of a wave. I'm a bit impatient, that's all.
Yeah, I'll say. You chat up my lads, and before we know what's hit us, the hoppers are bursting at the seams.
Don't know what I can do about that, Tom.
Just keep out of my hair, that's all.
Dr. Partners? Will you be using the reactor again?
I hope so. Why?
Then I would be much obliged if you would attend to the unloading and closing down the reactor yourself.
That's your pigeon, isn't it?
No, Dr. Partners, it is not. Maintenance and routine servicing, yes. But the regulations specifically state...
Look. What is this? Persecute Partners Week?
I'm sorry.
Look, I'm close to a big discovery and I'm in a hurry. I can't do all the fiddling little routine jobs myself. I'll just have to leave the dustpan and brush bit to you, okay?
I adored my father. He showed me the world, and it was so full and rich and exciting. He made me use my eyes and see things for what they really are.
Was he a religious man?
Yes, I suppose in his way he was. The kingdom of heaven. He had it about him all his life. He took it with him everywhere he went, and he shared it with everyone he met.
How did you become attracted to science? And of all things, metallurgy?
Ibsen.
Ibsen?
Yes, you remember that play where Borkman said he wanted to free all the unborn metals of the earth and put them to the service of man. Well, it made sense then.
Then, doesn't it now?
Some of the time. Most of the time, even. When the work's going well. There's poetry and music and science, too, you know.
Yes, I know.
Then there are other times. Times when I feel I don't want to go on in the brave new world of cold scientific progress. Times when I want the moss on the wall. I want the foolish meandering alleys of the beautiful old cities that everyone's so keen to pull down. I could see that a tap for water is a great convenience, but something went out of the world when we stopped going to the communal well.
You really are a romantic, aren't you?
Is that bad?
On the contrary, I like it.
Oh, Helen, there has to be more than just scientific truth. Spinoza tried to prove the existence of God by theorem. A equals B, B equals 2, A equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, QED, God exists. I think it's the funniest book I've ever read. Truth can be intuitive. The existence of whatever cannot be seen, cannot be measured, can only be sensed. You see, I didn't even know what to call it. But Mozart knew all about it.
Make love, not science. I have to get back.
Damn it, I have a right to use the reactor. This is a legitimate piece of research. When I have that element refined, I know it'll work. It's my right.
I've studied Dr. Partners' findings and the conclusions he's drawn. I don't altogether subscribe to them, but that's beside the point. If he's to have exclusive use of the reactor, it'll hold back this entire department's work.
But we're on the brink of a tremendous breakthrough. Surely you can see that.
Since Dr. Partners isn't going to be here with us for very much longer, I think it's only fair that he should be given the facilities he needs.
You're the director?
Yes, I am. You can have the reactor for 8 days starting tomorrow. Right?
Thank you.
Now, Stephen. Good luck.
Is it beautiful? I can't make up my mind. Sometimes it simply seems frightening.
Oh, no. It is beautiful. Piece of eternity. Out there is the music of the spheres. Great silence. Sometimes I think it's the only reason for being on the moon. To experience that. Great silence. Why are you here? To hold my hand?
David wants to see you when you're free.